My name is Gary Haglund. I'm the president of the Skagit Caper Chapter, Citizens Alliance for Property Rights. Tonight we've got our water forum. This is the second in a series of three presentations we're doing. The first one we've already had with Don Easterbrook, Professor Emeritus of Western Washington. Tonight we have Zach Barborinas, John Roozen, and Mike Newman, who are going to be discussing water rights in Skagit County. And water is, I mean, it's a human right, a natural right. Without water, you don't live. So what is going on? These folks are going to tell you. I'm not going to steal their thunder, but I'm reminded that some people would rather have us all, or at least 90% of us, live in the city, and very few people out in the rural lands, and that's just plain wrong. It's also anti-American, is my thought. So without further ado, we're starting off with Zach.
Oh, that's you. Yeah, my name's Zach Barborinas. I got caught up in the water issues about 3 years ago, and I have a piece of property in Snohomish County, and it's down in a county-approved subdivision, well in the ground, septic design, approved by the health district, power in the lot, whatnot, and got caught up in that moratorium, couldn't build. I've been involved for 3 years once again, and been very actively involved trying to meet with the various stakeholders, representatives, senators, legislators, you name it, been there. And have really dug into a lot of the documents that have led to this, and that's what I'm going to be presenting on this evening. And as far as me, I grew up in this area, and this is a very important topic to me, and I think it affects my children for sure, and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren.
My name is John Roozen. I'm a second-generation farmer in Skagit Valley. I'm on various boards and organizations in the valley, but I'm here speaking. My brothers tell me a lot of times that I talk too much, and I'm here speaking on my own behalf. I've been involved in the farming, fishing, and water issues for probably since growth management days, early 90s and before, when we at the farm tried to get water rights out of the river in the late 80s. My job tonight is not necessarily to do water law with you. My job is to do history. The topic I'm on is people and fish. So I'm going to go back to the beginning. I'm going to try to do it pretty fast, give you some history, and tell you how we got to where we are today, and where I think the mistakes were made, and where I think we can decouple it. Because you should not be here fighting for your water rights. You're fighting for your water rights because of the Endangered Species Act and the Declaration and what happened and the information that went to the Federal Register. And I do believe that unless we decouple the process and give legislators and courts better arithmetic and a better reason to change the decision, we're going to lose. We have been losing in every court we go to, and we're going to continue to lose because the arithmetic's wrong, and we've got to decouple it. So I hope to do that, and I want you to bear with me a little bit on the history. I don't want you to think it's a history class, but I think history is important, so we'll see what we can do. Thank you.
My name is Mike Newman. I am a local realtor here with Century 21 in Mount Vernon. I've lived in the Skagit Valley for 20 years. I've lived in Western Washington my entire life. About 17 years ago, my wife and I bought some property for retirement property over in Eastern Washington. Right after we bought that property, we were informed that our irrigation district was being sued by the Washington State Department of Ecology, and we have been fighting for 17 years on that particular issue. One thing I want to tell you is that for most of the first, say, probably 15 years of that fight going on in Eastern Washington, I was a spectator. I watched. And now the last couple of years I've been pretty involved. I've made 8 trips. Well, starting at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning when I head back over, that'll be my 8th trip since the first of the year over there this year, attending meetings and fighting that problem. And what I'm going to share with you tonight is a little bit of the difference in the science that the Department of Ecology uses in Eastern Washington versus the science that the Department of Ecology uses in Western Washington, because they are total opposites. Thank you.